is Evan. My band's friends and I would like to welcome you to the Bellefonte Elementary Band Virtual Spring Concert. Today, you will be hearing a wide variety of songs performed by first and second year band students in the 4th and 5th grade. We have been working very hard over the past few months, both in and out of the classroom, to perform these songs just for you. We hope you enjoy.
Our first few songs featured all of our 4th grade band musicians from Mr. Klein, Mrs. Whitman's, and Mr. Tree's classrooms. Students in these classrooms chose to play a variety of instruments, including the flute, clarinet, alto saxophone, and trumpet and percussion. We have all worked in small groups all year to learn our instruments, but for our spring concert, we were able to come together to perform 4 songs. It was really neat to hear all the instruments work together to create our songs.
Focus this year was to learn about different styles of music. In our 4th grade section of the concert, you will get to hear songs performed in a march style, a blues style, a lyric style, and a swing style. It was really fun to learn about the history of each song and the characteristics of each style of music. Then we took it one step further and we learned how to change the way we play our notes and rhythms to match the style of the music we are performing.
Our first song today will be about a very famous farmer who had all different kinds of animals on his farm. In the traditional nursery rhyme, you can hear all of the different animal sounds featured. Our version of Old MacDonald will be played in a march style and will be feature the different families of instruments. First you will hear the woodwinds, then brass, and finally our percussion family will be featured. Please enjoy our version of Old MacDonald.
What?
Each of our 4th grade classrooms chose a song to learn. Miss Whitman's class will be performing Arlie. This song is an American tune written during the time of the Civil War. This tune was later made famous by the singer Elvis Presley. Arlie introduced a brand new lyrical style of music. It was a challenge for us to play this tune so slowly and smoothly.
What? Mr. Klein's class will now perform the classic nursery rhyme, London Bridge. In our next song, in our version of this song, we turned it into a duet. You will hear the flute and bells playing our melody, and the trumpet will be playing our harmony.
Play. Everybody.
Our next clip is going to feature some musicians from Mr. Treweek's class. We will be performing the American spiritual Kumbaya. This song first emerged a little over 100 years ago and quickly became a popular tune sung around campfires. In our version, you will hear three different parts played at the same time to create a melody, a harmony, and a bass line.
Play.
Fourth grade piece we are going to play for you is Hard Rock Blues. This piece is played in our traditional blues form and quickly became one of our favorite songs to perform. Through this piece we've worked on balancing the different instruments of the band while all playing the same melody at the same time. We hope you enjoy our last fourth grade song, Hard Rock Blues.
Go.
we are going to feature our talented fifth graders from Mr. Chapman's class, Mrs. Geyer's class, and Mrs. Litton's class. Our first grade songs comes to us from a galaxy far, far away. The song Imperial March contains many new ideas we learned throughout the year, including our new rhythm triplet.
In our few videos, we will hear some of our fifth graders perform solos on their instruments. Students were given the opportunity to learn a solo for the spring concert. This is not an easy task, and we applaud our brave students for learning and performing a song all on their own.
Our first solo piece is a take on the American gospel hymn, When the Saints Go Marching In. This piece will be performed on the alto saxophone by Evan Coslow. The origin of this song is unclear, but it has been performed in America for over 100 years. Artists such as Louis Armstrong, Elvis Presley, Dolly Parton, Judy Garland, and Bruce Springsteen have recorded and performed this American classic in a variety of styles.
And play.
On the trombone. Owen will be performing the gospel folk song, "Met Row Your Boat Ashore." This folk tune first emerged in America in the late 1800s, but wasn't recorded until the 1960s, and actually reached #1 on the charts.
Ready and go.
I'm a percussionist, and I'm gonna play Topo Smoky.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Our last fifth grade soloist is Callista Dressler, and she will be performing on the trumpet. Callista's piece, Scarborough Fair, comes to us from the country of England. This song has many versions, and which have different lyrics and sometimes different melodies. One of the most famous versions was performed by the duo Simon and Garfunkel. Please enjoy Callista's version of the timeless song Scarborough Fair.
Next song, Oye Como Va, taught us about Latin music. We learned about Latin rhythms, a few Spanish words, and even about some traditional Latin instruments. This song also introduced us to two famous Latin musicians, Tito Puente and Santana. The song Oye Como Va was originally released in the 60s by Puente and then re-recorded by Santana in the 70s. We really enjoyed listening to different versions and creating our own version of Oye Como Va. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our virtual concert. We are very happy we are able to share our musical performances with you in a safe, socially distanced way. A special thanks goes to our parents and family members. Your help and support makes all of this possible. Another big thanks goes to our principal, Mrs. Brown, our vice principal, Mr. Park, our teachers, and our staff members.
for supporting us in our musical journey.
Here we have many talented students join our band program. This year's fifth graders were no exception. Despite the many challenges of this year, we were still able to safely make music together. Fifth graders, we wish you all best of luck next year in middle school. Our band will miss your talents, but we cannot wait to see what you accomplish on your musical journey.
Our last song in our video is another popular song from television and movies. This song is about a famous detective who also happens to be a lovable dog. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch our virtual performance, and we hope you enjoy our version of the original Scooby-Doo theme song.
Go.